Hi guys, I'm back again today with another reaction video. We're checking out the 13 best things to do in Jakarta. Okay, so let's see. Jakarta, Indonesia, of course. Before we do start, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Click that bell button to get notified whenever I do upload a video. So guys, let's check this out. And also, leave in the comments if she didn't mention some things that is a must do or see in Jakarta. Okay, because we're gonna plan our itinerary. We will do Jakarta first. Maybe in the future we'll go to Bali, but I'll see. I really want to go to Bali though, but we'll see. Let me know. All right, so let's check this out. Did I say subscribe and bell button if I didn't?
What's up everyone, and welcome to another.
Oh, you know what, I'm gonna leave the captions on for people who need it. But then why will you watch my video if you anyways,
video. In today's video I am going to explain to you the 13 best things to do in Jakarta, Indonesia. I'm currently still in my hotel room in Jakarta. I spent here a couple of days and I had tips from the best people who showed me the most amazing places, and I cannot wait to show you around and tell you as well the 13 best things to do here.
Oh, I'm excited. Oh, the food though.
As you all know, I am a big Indonesia lover, so visiting Indonesia's capital was for me such a long time on my bucket list. So I'm really happy that I got to visit Jakarta, and I did so many things, but the 13 best things that I had to share, I'm gonna explain to you
I
right
literally
now.
have to write this
Number
down.
1 is to go and visit Batavia Cafe.
I love cafes.
Batavia Cafe is located in Kota Tua. It is one of the colonial monuments that...
Oh, let me know also. I think I might have asked this before in the future, but I forget. Where is the best place to stay? Like what area? Right? Like the center wherein you can get to places easily, right? Because we need to start drafting our itinerary so it will be like moving about easily.
Face the Taman Fatihila
I just
Square.
like organization.
The interior of Cafe Batavia is furnished with a 1930s theme. Vintage photographers of 1930s celebrities and royalty decorate the main dining hall. And Cafe Batavia was also named the world's best bar by Newsweek International in 1996. And what I love most about this cafe is just the decoration. For me, it felt like I was back in Europe. It has a lot of Dutch vibes as well. The food is a bit more on the expensive side, but I would say it's definitely worth it because the quality of food is really, really good. Then number 2 is to walk around Kota Tua. Kota Tua, Jakarta Old Town, is also known as Oud Batavia, which is Dutch for Old Batavia. And Old Batavia was the first walled settlement of the Dutch in Jakarta area. So the site contains Dutch-style structures, mostly dated from the 17th century, when the port city served as the Asian headquarters of the VOC during the peak of spice trade. Nowadays, you can just walk around here. You see lots of Dutch influence, which was for me also very nice because obviously I'm from the Netherlands, and there are lots of food stalls. There's so much life in the streets, and it's a really nice area to walk around, eat some street food, and also maybe buy some clothes. There's so many things that people sell there, so it's definitely worth it to have a look. Then number 3 is to check out Blok M and Blok S. Blok M and Blok S are amazing places to check out at night. There are lots of food stalls here, and they all sell such amazing local food delicacies. I would recommend to buy the dish called gultik and soto betawi here. Gultik stands for gulai tikunan, if I pronounce this correctly. It literally means curry stall at the corner, and it is made with beef.
The only problem I have, right, is I might go alone to Indonesia and Malaysia. So I'm kind of scared doing things on my own. I'm literally like the most introverted extrovert you will ever meet in your life, right? Like at the beginning I'm gonna be like super quiet and shy. I don't want to, and if I am like alone, I just want to be alone. But then when I'm with people, I want to be with people. I'm crazy. But anyways, going back, it's gonna be hard. I need to make friends. I need to make friends there. Oh, I think I have one, but I don't know where they are. I'm not sure if they're in Jakarta or another place. You know what? We'll figure it out. If I don't come back to this chair, then you know I got stuck somewhere. Soto betawi is a beef soup
consisting of chunks of meat and offal that are slowly simmered in a coconut milk broth, which is usually enriched with various spices. I absolutely love eating these two dishes because they're both really nice in their own way, and they're really typically from Jakarta. That is why I think you should really eat them, especially at Block M and Block S, because this is also a really nice area to walk around at night, and it's just to really get the atmosphere of the Jakartan nightlife. Then we have number 4, which is called Pik 2, and here you should really try out the local food. Pik 2 is such a new place in Jakarta. It is located only 7 minutes from the airport, and this is where they have all amazing food stalls as well, where you can try out local food. It is connected with 3 toll roads actually. There are many food stalls in Pik 2, and they are all inspired with Chinese dishes. It really feels like you're in China walking around here, and the prices are very reasonable, so it's definitely a must visit when you're in Jakarta. Then we have number 5, which is something that I got recommended all the time, and this—
One more question, I'm so sorry, I have a lot. The best month to visit Indonesia. If you are Malaysian for some reason watching this, tell me also the best month in Malaysia.
This is visiting Monas Monument. Monas Tower is the most famous monument in Jakarta, and it stands proud. Monas Tower is the most famous monument in Jakarta, and it stands proud in the city as a symbol of independence in Indonesia, which was declared in 1945 after years of Dutch colonial rule. The monument is located at Merdeka Square, which means freedom in Indonesian, and there's a gallery where you can learn more about Indonesia's often tumultuous history. And then we have number 6, which is one of my favorite things to do, and that is shopping. Because I live in Bali, I don't go shopping that often because I'm mostly spending time in nature. But number 6 is to go to Grand Indonesia Shopping Mall. This is one of the biggest shopping malls in Jakarta, and they have more than 200 stores and more than 100 bars, cafes, and restaurants. Grand Indonesia Shopping Mall forms part of the Grand Indonesia Shopping Town, a commercial and residential complex spread across 2 buildings connected by a multi-tier bridge. I absolutely loved spending time here because you can shop in all price categories, whether you want new camera equipment, if you want new clothes, if you want new shoes. Whatever you think, you can buy it there, and that's why I loved it so much. You can literally spend a whole day in the shopping mall and not being bored. Number 7 is to try out roti bakar at Roti Bakar Adi. When I said I wanted to try roti bakar in Jakarta, everyone told me to go to Roti Bakar Adi because that is the best place to eat roti bakar in Jakarta. Roti bakar is a classic Indonesian light breakfast food as well as tea time snack in Malaysia. It is prepared as a sandwich of toasted white bread with a filling, and mostly you can choose between chocolate, banana or cheese. Roti Bakar Adi was established in the early 1970s in Block M, South Jakarta, and is now one of the best places.
So, in Block M, you can get the roti, and then you can get the one that you mentioned a while ago. So basically, you just go to Block A, M, and S, and you will find a lot of amazing food
to eat roti bakar. So if you are around Block M, you definitely need to go to this place. Number 8 is to take the MRT and explore the Scbd area. If you are in Jakarta, I think it's such a must to take the MRT because this is something special in Jakarta, and I have never done it before. It is such an easy and cheap way to go from spot A to spot B, and I would definitely recommend taking the MRT just one time so you have tried it out, and then exploring Scbd area. The Scbd area in Jakarta is a business district with an integrated development concept located in South Jakarta. It consists mostly of tall office buildings, hotels, skyscrapers, shopping and entertainment centers, And for me, it was a really cool place to walk around because obviously I live in Bali and we don't have that much high buildings. And in Jakarta, Bali, especially in Scbd area, there's so much skyscrapers and it's a really cool place to take pictures of you in the city life. Then we have number 9, which was one of my favorite things to do in Jakarta, and that is to eat a seafood fest at Wiro Sableng 212, located in Kelapa Gading. Expect to pay around 100 or 200k, but the food in this restaurant is one of the...
I don't know how to convert still. I don't know how to convert the money. So in my head, that sounds like a lot of money, but I feel like
pay
it's
around
not.
100 or 200k, but the food in this restaurant
she put the translations.
I mean to pay around 100 or
7 to 14.
200k, but the food in this restaurant is one of the best seafood I've ever had. It is a bustling seafood specialist with an air-conditioned seating area and cafeteria-style tables. And eating seafood here was for me literally a dream coming true because the sauces that they have, the way they prepare their seafood, and the freshness of the seafood is just one of a kind. And I don't say this very often, but I would definitely say it's the best seafood I've ever had in my entire life.
$7 to $14
so much, and the price is still very reasonable. Yeah. Number 10 is to visit Museum Bank Indonesia. This museum is gorgeous from the outside. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go in because we were on a very strict time schedule, but it's definitely one of the most enjoyable museums in Jakarta. There are a range of interactive exhibits as well as some touch screen sections and a special gallery dedicated to the spice trade, for which Indonesia is so famous. So don't be like me and go inside the museum and walk around, have a little bit more time and enjoy this museum. Number 11 is to walk around Glodok, which is also known as Jakarta's Chinatown. It is now home to a range of temples, markets and shops, and you can stroll around and admire the traditional Chinese architecture and also visit its famous electronic center, which is now one of the largest in all of Jakarta. Also make sure to look out for other medicine shops that have a huge range of unusual remedies, including dried frogs and other weird things. It's actually a really nice place to walk around and to soak in the Chinese culture, and it's definitely a must-do when you're in Jakarta. Then we have number 12, which I'm actually gonna keep very short, and that is to eat Padang food at Pagi Sore. This is hands down the best Padang food in whole Jakarta, and you know how much I love Padang food. It's literally my favorite food in the whole world, and if you want to eat good Padang food, I recommend you go to Pagi Sore and try the best beef rendang I've ever had in my life. And then we have, last but not least, number 13, which is actually a little bit of a cheat because I haven't visited both of these places. But one of them is Dunia Fantasy, which is Jakarta's answer to Disneyland.
Wait, I need to write that. I might not care. We'll see. Fantasy. The reason why is like I'm not a huge fan of rides anymore because the older you get, the more scared you become. So now I'm not really like a huge fan of amusement park.
This is an amazing place to check out, especially if you're with kids, because it's literally Disneyland but then in a different jacket. And then I also want to recommend you go to Thousand Island because I got this recommended so many times, but unfortunately I didn't have time. So if you would have time and you're for a longer time in Jakarta, definitely check out both Dunia Fantasy and take a day trip to Thousand Islands, because I had so many DMs and messages telling me that I needed to go there, but hopefully my next trip in Jakarta I can visit these two places. So these were my 13 best things to do in Jakarta. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something from it. If there are any other things that I need to know in Jakarta, put them down in the comments below, because I'm definitely gonna come back to this amazing city. But for now, I want to say thank you so much for watching this video. Please do not forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next adventure.
That was so much fun that she was sitting there explaining, but she also gave us clips of like her in that place, right? And then the food she showed us. So that was really good. If there's more, like I said, please let me know in the comments, and the best month to visit Indonesia. What else? Oh yeah, the best areas as well to stay, right? So thank you guys for joining. This was really informative and enjoyable. If you like this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.